Hello and welcome to Nightcap, the bi-weekly web show where two friends unwind with the topics that are making us hot. My name is Richard Pucci, and here is my wonderful co-host, Joy. I'm a real vlogger, Nickens. Hello, Joy. How are you?
Everything is fine. How are you, sir? I should start it off like that.
All day, every day. You should just be like, psh, psh, psh. Absolutely. I'm doing very very well. I had a very long 2 weeks. I was like covering coworkers like left and right, which is something that I don't really do since I have 5,000 jobs, really just two. And we have a viewer, so hello viewer. Excellent. So I was covering for people, which I don't really do. So I'm just like super like stressed out and a little overwhelmed right now. But other than that, a-okay. How about you, Joy?
I will point out it's a little laggy. I definitely get you like 1 or 2 milliseconds. So I hope if anyone has an issue, definitely say something. If it's not just me, just because.
No. I definitely feel it too.
Okay, that's what I was like. I checked mine to make sure that I was on the right, and so I'm not sure. It was great right before, and then it went right to like weird laggy nonsense. 2 weeks have been kind of hectic. I've come to terms with a couple things and just running around, busy, trying to figure out ideas and not try to lose myself in the process. So far, it's good. What you drinking?
Oh, I am drinking my Black Russian, Mr. Olaf.
Ooh,
Excellent.
yes, Olaf.
Olaf.
Oh, sexy.
And do you have a alcoholic beverage as well?
I do not, unfortunately. I was too busy and I didn't have money at the end of this paycheck to get an alcohol. Like that was like drinking healthy water, but pretending it's Jesus juice.
Oh, Jesus juice. That just brought me back to like weird times when I was at the compound.
Mm-hmm.
um, this
So,
lag is actually it's really bad. And I want to shout out to Jim, Mr. Jim. We have missed you. It has been 2 weeks and we have missed you dearly. So hi.
yeah. Because shout out to Jim because he actually messaged me like before this. He was like, "Yo, is Nightcap coming on?" And I was like, "Oh my God, bless your heart, I love you." Like, so he was like, "I'm here."
Yeah.
So yeah, Jim's a like real MVP for real.
Oh, absolutely. All right. Hearts for Mr. Jim. Yeah. Let's see. Today's Are You Smarter Than a Beauty Pageant Contestant? La, la. That's the new
As
official.
ready.
That is the new official theme music. This is going out to not only Joy and me, but also to you, Jim. Since it is 420 today, my question will be, if you had to protect the children from something, what would be the one thing that you would want to protect children from and why?
Like drug wise or just in general?
In general, I just figured it should be full circle because people are getting high.
I did answer, but it's rape. Like if I could protect children from rape, I feel like it would be a better place. I thought you meant like if it was gonna be drugs, I'd be crystal meth or heroin But anything, I don't want anyone's booties getting raped, like boy, girl, preteen, children. Like nobody needs to be touched, fondled, anything like that inappropriately. So boom, I would eliminate rape. How about you? What would you do, or what would you prevent?
Okay, so what I would do is my code would be to keep children's innocence. So,
Mm.
so in keeping children's innocence, I would ban all things that are filthy. Ew, I just sounded like I was like a really weird, like Christian, like
I'd bet on the filthy things.
all the filthy things, all things that are filthy. No dancing in basements. No hanging out with friends and listening to records. No dancing. No dancing. Um, and driving around in cars is not allowed with boys.
What?
I would get rid of all bad things.
What? Oh man, I don't know. I need to have like one or two bad things.
Well, I think one or two bad things. I think that actually could help sort of mellow out kids.
Mm.
I'm saying that
Uh,
as somebody that never did anything while he was a kid, so I was like, "Ugh." So maybe that would have, oh, maybe that would have helped things out.
Oh man, I think I was just slowly. Oh yeah, now I see the mess. Yeah, I hate nightmares. Like F that. I don't like nightmares at all. Do you have any? I have a rational nightmare. Just I don't know if it's something to bring up real quick.
Yeah. Oh no, do it.
Real briefly, I had a bathroom. Like I had to pee, and I opened the door. Did my thing, but somehow the door flew open, and the front door was adjacent or facing the front door, and a squirrel came in my house, and I saw it come through the house, and I was like, oh my god, it's a squirrel. So then I went to flush the toilet and everything, and give it wash my hands and all that. So I went to leave the bathroom, and the squirrel did this Scar kind of Lion King jump at my face, and all I saw were its furry face and its big giant buck tooth teeth, and it was going to attack me, and then I woke up.
And
I love squirrels.
have you had that nightmare more than once?
No, it was just very traumatic that I remember it several years later.
Huh.
Don't know why. I just figured. I think because a squirrel did actually come in my house and eat our bread, and then it left. But like other than that, didn't attack me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had
You?
a a nightmare, a reoccurring nightmare where I just consistently was falling, and
Oh wow.
that happened for about 3 years. So where I would just continuously wake up at least once during the night because I was having that nightmare. It eventually
Hmm.
stopped, but it was weird. Yeah, it's interesting how like the brain sort of like tries to like work things out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. So, did you wanna start with the fitness stuff today?
Yes. In terms of like you're just kind of talking or like
Yes.
you doing your thing.
Yes.
What picture you sent me? Can I show people?
Oh yeah, yeah. If you'd like to show people, you can.
This is the picture he sent me, and I thought it was awesome. Multitasking at its finest. I
Yes.
can't do that.
So, in case you can't see, I had my Nintendo DS. This is something that I've been doing for like 2 or 3 weeks now, where I go onto the treadmill at my gym, not at home, but at the gym, take out my Nintendo DS and then put it on speed 4, and I speed walk for an hour and 15 minutes. That way I get 5 miles in. And it all stems from the fact that I really don't want to be at the gym.
I feel you. I feel you. Oh my god, I hate the gym. I purposely don't do the gym because I'm too distracted at looking at like I'm getting at work.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't. Oh yeah, cause it's laggy. So I just substituted that for karate, so
Yeah.
that I have someone telling me what to do, and we're punching and doing stuff. So um, instead of doing the gym though, if I'm not doing karate, I don't know who else does this, but I'm gonna start doing the. I'm trying to show you. I have a Nike training app
Yeah.
there, and that helps. You can customize your own workouts, and you can do it at home. You know, have your own private music and private time and all that. So if anyone wants to do that, you could totally do that too.
Awesome. Actually, if we are talking about apps for doing stuff with Jim,
Mm-hmm.
well, not Jim. Hey, Jim. Um,
Apps with Jim.
Jim's like, and here's my friend. Um, there's a really cool app called Zombies Run.
Oh, that's what this is.
Zombies Run, yeah, and I always I've been doing Zombies Run for quite some time, and like you listen to an interactive story where like I did I bring it up in one of the earlier episodes?
I don't know, but I've seen it on your Facebook wall, and I'm like, what game is this?
Yeah, it's Zombies Run, and as you're running, you're listening to your music, but they interlude with like a storyline. So it's like runner number 5. I need you to look over there, and blah blah blah. There are zombies behind your tail, and then like you listen to like 5 songs or whatever, and then like it interludes again, and it's like a big long storyline. And the cool thing is that you collect stuff, and then you have like a base. So you build up your base using the stuff that you collected when you were running. It'll be like you picked up a blank and a blank, and then you use those resources to make your town, which is called Able. Get it?
Yeah.
Um,
What?
that way you can make your town look pretty awesome. It's just like those stupid Facebook games, except for you actually have to like run.
They made running into an RPG. Like what? Like
Oh
that's insane.
yeah, and it totally works because it makes me want to do it because I think about my poor people and my township, just like
Oh.
just like stranded. And Mr. Joy on Mr. Jim, Mr.
Mr.
Joy.
Joy. I don't have a penis.
Oh
Not
my
you.
gosh.
No.
Joy is currently transitioning into a human.
Wouldn't
uh,
even know what my dude name would be, but yeah. What?
I feel like your dude name would be Joy.
Yeah. I wouldn't even I'd be too lazy to change it. Just call me Mr. Joy.
Oh my gosh. Mr. Jim says that he likes to mountain bike as well as hike, and thumbs up to his last thing, his last workout session. It is Billy Blank's VHS Taibo. Do you remember?
Bruh.
Do you remember? Did you ever do Taibo, Joy?
I did. I did. We did have a house, and I tried to watch it, and I was so distracted by him because he looked like Seal, but he was also hot.
He
So
was like,
distracted.
so he was like Seal but hot.
Oh, Seal is hot, but like Billy Blanks was like definitely to me dark like Seal and hot, and another man that was hot and dark, and I was like, ooh, Billy Blanks in your short shorts.
You know what,
Just
Billy?
look
All I have to say is, speaking of Seal.
Oh my god, my husband. Stop!
This is a
What's the
picture of
caption?
Seal. This is a picture of Seal. I don't know what the caption is. Oh, I love Seal, but this is disturbing because
Oh
it's
my
a picture of
god.
actual Seal
Oh,
as a seal.
what did they do to my baby? I
I,
love me some Seal.
I think that is by far one of the cutest things in the world. But yes, I did Taibo at my church with like all the ladies at my church. I want to say there was like 7 or 8 ladies with my mom, and like most of the people like stopped doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I like did it for like the entire session because I was that into Taibo. It was pretty much what it's the proto. It's the proto. What's the thing where you swizzle your hips a lot?
Oh,
The new one.
dang. Zumba.
Zumba. It was the prototype Zumba, and
Mhm.
Zumba for the Wii is amazing and will hurt your abs.
I've never done Zumba for the Wii.
If I were wearing pants right now, I would show you my Zumba moves. But I'm not wearing
Oh,
pants.
it's okay. You know, I'm so conservative. I wear pants for these. Like I just wear had like 3 layers on before.
Wait a minute, really?
I took one off and I was like, maybe I can let them see my t-shirt and like that's it. Like just have pants and everything.
I think I'm like the worst person ever. I never, I never feel the need to wear pants. I'm like, whatever.
Oh, I would love that.
Well,
I just feel like people gonna wreck me. I can't do it.
you know what it is? It is the mere. No, I'm wearing underwear, obviously, but
Oh well, yeah.
oh yeah, I don't. But the thing about it is that it's so hot. I'm the type of person that gets very hot. So the
Mm.
fact of the matter is that I cannot wear pants.
Oh, gotta let it air out.
Oh yeah, let the junk air out. All right, now in case you were wondering, I do have a you pick one. Except for
Ooh.
it is now a new interactive you pick one. It's kind of like what we did last week, except
Mm.
for what you have is up at the corner right there. You have the little dot that opens up the cards, and there's actually a poll. And our poll for this week's you pick one is what's your
What?
favorite grocery store? And unfortunately, me and Joy, we can't actually look or do anything dealing with these. But
Mhm.
or actually, wait a second. Let's see if I can. Oh wait, yes, I can. So, so I don't know, Mr. Jim, if you see that. If not, I could be lying, and in my mind it works. But some of my examples are: have you heard of a little place called Wegmans or ShopRite? How about
Yes.
how about Trader Joe's?
Yes.
A Whole Foods just opened up in my plaza where I cut hair, and I have to tell you, it's like the worst thing ever to happen ever in my entire life.
Why? Is it because everyone goes there now?
Yes, yes. Because
Okay.
my plaza was like sort of semi dead, and so
Mhm.
with the Whole Foods, like all of a sudden there was like an explosion. Like the first week there's no parking whatsoever. So I mean, the whole fact of the
Mm.
matter is that I'm there to make money, and and so many people are busy, dealing with Whole Foods, and their stuff is so expensive.
Yeah, it's organic nonsense.
It should be called Whole Paycheck because that's what you need.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
They will take a whole
Hashtag.
paycheck from you people. Hashtag
Hashtag.
hashtag whole paycheck. Let's trademark that.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think I've ever walked into a Whole Foods in my life
Oh my
so
gosh,
far.
it is very underwhelming.
It reminds me of like, uh, oh, I can't even think. I don't know if it's like Wegmans, but like just organic. Like I'm not sure because Wegmans is nice.
Wegmans is nice, and they have non-organic stuff, which is awesome because it's cheaper. And
Mm.
and let me tell you, organic stuff, it's small and brown and spotty and looks gross. Okay?
Ew.
There's a reason why everything is like not organic, and it's because it's prettier. It's because most of the population doesn't care. If they're slightly antifreeze, who cares?
As long as it's American. It's American.
It's
American healthy.
America. And I heard from somebody that Aldi's actually sells organic foods. Uh, they
Or
sell
this.
they sell organic food because Aldi is from like Switzerland or Sweden or whatever, and they don't have like any of that stuff there, like the GMOs. So
Oh.
you can actually go to like the quote unquote the cheap store and get like organic stuff at a reasonable price, more so than at Whole Foods.
Word? Okay.
I know, and Aldi's has really great chocolate because they're like German, Swiss, whatever.
Cause
It's
I
really
thought
good.
Aldi's was just like my mom's being really cheap. And
No,
then I know. I
well,
at
I mean,
first
yes and no. I mean, it is the fact that she's being really cheap because they don't stock their stuff. It's just in like the things, and then they just put the car.
yeah, but then eventually I was like, oh, okay, Aldi's is good. Um I will side with my people and say H Mart is my favorite grocery store this far.
What's H Mart?
H Mart is a Korean supermarket where they just sell bundles of things that cater to me that I didn't even think I would need. But it's just Korean stuff, and it's just like, ooh, yay. I will be that weeaboo right now.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Do they have like pallets of Pocky that you can buy?
Yes. Pocky and Panda Snacks and kimchi and kimbap and all sorts of like
Kids Bop?
rice.
Did you
Kids
just
Bop 2.
Kids Bop 2?
Kids Bop 4.
Kids Bop 7,
Now.
The Reckoning.
Kids Bop The Reckoning. Like they just have so much stuff. It's insane.
Oh my
However, there are 2 honorable mentions because I like saying the words.
Okay.
One is Piggly Wiggly.
Okay.
Never been to one, but I like that word.
Wait
Piggly
a second.
Wiggly.
If the Piggly Wiggly was like a body part, what do you think it would be?
I would say the tail because I am a child, but I wasn't even thinking if it was gonna be the other part.
Something just fell in your room, and I think it's fantastic.
Oh yeah, no, it's hilarious that we all heard that. It was a bottle of water.
It was your bottle of water.
It was a bottle of water. No worries. And then the other thing, I know, right? I was like, I wonder if anyone heard that. Nope.
Yeah,
Okay. In the second one is Food Lion.
Food Lion. I've never even heard of that.
These are southern stores that I've never really been. Food Lion I've been to, but like Piggly Wiggly I've never been to.
All right, and then Mr. Jim, he said that his original favorite grocery store was Longhorns.
Like I've never.
The steak. It's a steakhouse. It's Longhorn Steakhouse. So that was his little additive into that story. And he also said he enjoys H Mart and bulgogi.
Oh, bulgogi?
Oh, I don't.
True. Bulgogi is shredded beef. It's just like delicious shredded. Oh, it's so good. It sucks because where our area is, they don't have that store, which just boggles my mind.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't even know where, like, I guess the closest H Mart for you for this area would be Edison.
Okay. And Edison is really far away. I had to go there for work once or twice.
Really?
Not fun. For like a week increments. Not fun. But I'm going to add that there's a really good Korean taco place called Mogo in Asbury Park. Yes!
Mogo is delicious.
It's simply amazing. And then they give you like the option of like you can either choose like chicken, pork, shrimp, fish, or tofu, and like you can order it. But like it's not like regular tacos where you say like, "Oh, I want this or I want that." Like no, they just give you like they have their recipe. That's it.
You take this. That's it.
It's like fish.
When you go back, get the beef one. That's bulgogi. They'll put bulgogi. It's the beef taco.
Okay, that's bulgogi.
Mm-hmm. It's so good. My fat behind last time I went to, like, I guess last summer or something, I got bulgogi tacos, and then we walked right over to Dave's ice cream, and I had chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, and my dad was like, "How are you eating this? You can't. Your stomach is going to go crazy." And I was like, "Don't worry about it, Dad.
I'm pretty sure it really went down like this. Joy, how are you eating that? And you're like, Daddy, my stomach's okay. I'm used to this. No, Joy. That's not all right. That is not okay. How you doing this? How you be doing this?
That PCP.
See, Joy's dad had a way of calling her PSP, her portable PlayStation. He would say that it was her PCP. just
I was like,
actively.
yeah, Dad, totally carrying around drugs right now.
No,
You
you
know,
were like, Daddy.
Daddy, stop your fooling. Ah, ah, ah.
It's so weird growing like now that we're adults because like I remember these stories like verbatim and you're just like, yeah, it goes like this. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, it
That
does
is not
not.
how it.
That is
I
not
was,
how it went.
I was just, I guess this could segue into the other topic where I was teaching my mom how to get Facebook Messenger on her tablet because I was like, I need my parents to physically see me more often on technology. So as soon as I walked my mom through the steps, of course, my dad's nosy behind is right behind her, and he's just like, Joy, what's this? I can see you. What's this? Jackie, you see this? You see this? What's this?
And that's totally bad.
Your head, child, your head. Your hair's too through. When are you gonna fix that chair? We're gonna fix that hair. I'm like, Dad, don't worry about it. Next week or two. All right. When you come down. I'm like that. Like, so that's my daddy. I love him dearly, and my mom. So yeah, it was just fun because at least my mom was willing to try to learn.
Yeah.
Instead of my dad being like, "What? What the phone? I don't get it, Joy. It's weird. I don't like my phone. It's fixed. I can't fix it."
Is it a phone or is it a camera or
I just want to call and text. I don't know about all this other stuff, this Twitter and I don't know. I just want to call and leave messages. That's it.
see now what sort of phones do your parents have?
They have recently droids. My dad had an iPhone 4
Uh-huh.
for like 2 years, and he just upgraded to the droid, but he doesn't like it. And my mom had a droid for like ever, so she's just kind of, I don't know, just do stuff with it. And my dad's like, I don't like it. I don't like this. I'm like, Dad, what do you like? I don't know. Just need to call. I'm like, I'm about to just regrade him back to flip phone. Like, if I can just give him a flip phone, we can do that.
My parents
What about you?
my parents are currently rocking flip phones.
Aww.
They have the feature phone and then there's only so I forget what happened, but they talked to the AT&T people because we have AT&T. And
Okay.
so apparently with our plan, I was the only one that had data because I was the only one that had a smartphone. And so I was paying the regular thing. I would give my parents the extra money for my data plan and pay off my cell phone bill. And apparently it was so expensive doing it that way. They're like, oh, you save money if you have a group data plan. So they made it a whole group data plan. And so my parents still have flip phones. And my mom and dad are like, my parents are like, oh, well, we're saving money. I was like, you should have a smartphone now. Like there's no reason for there to, like you can have a smartphone now. So want to get want my parents want to get iPhones so badly, but but the reason why they want iPhones is actually really funny. They,
Why?
they want iPhones that way they can take good pictures.
Oh, at least they know that iPhone has good picture quality.
It was the cutest thing in the world because instead of they like flip phones like they don't want to go online. Well, my mom's like, I don't want to go online with it. My mom doesn't even have Facebook.
Oh
So
my.
yes. So it's hysterical. And then my dad, I feel like my dad would be on it all the time. Like my dad would be like the proto like don't text and drive. He'd be like I'm playing poker.
Your dad's hilarious. I do love him, like for real.
My dad would totally be playing poker and at work like he would get fired. Like that's I think that's the reason why they haven't had a smartphone in the longest time was because
Mm.
I think my mom was seriously afraid that like something bad could happen. And to be honest, I think something bad could happen because like my dad is just like a little a little haphazard as far as like sort of like stuff like that. He'd be like, "Oh no, I'm good. I got this." Like
Ooh.
his friend used to drive to Great Adventure and read a book at the same time.
Wait, what? That no, come on. That's like
No,
pretext and drive.
I know. He used to like be like, "Huh," like because it's like 195 or 195, so he would like read a book while he was like going the straightaway. So like and like my dad told me that story, and it wasn't like, "Huh, he was an idiot." It was like, "Huh, like, huh." He
I should do
really
that.
he really knew what he was doing, you know? So I feel like my dad having a smartphone would not be the best thing.
But like the drive to Six Flags, I guess from where we live, it's not even that far. It's
It's
not
like
even.
but it was before audiobooks.
Yeah, like so. Why is he reading a book? It's not even. What was it, like half an hour, 20 something minutes? Now I drive like a speed demon, so I guess it's like 20 minutes. I don't know. It can't be that far enough to read a book and drive at the same time. My God.
My face is so red. Look at that.
Aw. What were you? Well, is it because you're drinking your Black Russian?
Mhm.
Aw.
And
Yeah,
this
no, I don't get red.
this episode is not sponsored by Hi Kitty. Notice how I didn't say the other name? It's Hi Kitty.
Hi, Kitty.
Hi.
What is her name? Is it a her?
That's Hi Kitty.
Hi, Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Her name is Hi, Kitty. Hi, Kitty.
Well, that's because the other kitty is trademarked,
Oh,
so I can't call it by its. Here, wait.
Hello, hey, Itty K.
Yitika. Yitika.
Yitikai. That
Um,
sounds like a Yiddish.
that's because it is basically Yiddish. I feel like we are just having some fun with technology, man. Oh man, do your parents have an easy time with like DVD players and like recording stuff? Like when do you think your parents dropped the ball on technology?
Oh man, I guess the early 2000s.
Okay.
Like my mom was really good with dial-up and cut the compact computer and all that. And I think my dad was pretty good with the Nokia phone.
Yep.
And then this boom happened and they were just like, "No, we don't want this." And I'm trying, like literally went home and like upgraded 10 years worth of stuff, like just in the weekend. Bought a whole new router for the house that hadn't been updated in like 10 years. I told my parents have had a HD TV for 10 years
Yeah.
and did not have the cords to make it HD TV. I'm like,
They didn't have an HDMI.
no, and I'm like, don't you guys have a cable box with the HDMI port? The Cablevision has not come to our house to update the cable boxes since it was installed. I had to call them to update the modem, to update the cable boxes.
Though, to be honest, I do believe that is the personal homeowner's responsibility.
Oh yeah,
Just saying.
completely. But my mom is since the early 2000s had not gave a crap about updating because she was like, why? Why do I need to? So
She's like, she's like, I have my channels. What is your mom's favorite channel?
ooh, dang. I'm gonna say it's not BET. It might be Afrocentric or TV1.
Okay.
Because they have like different TV shows on there, like classic like mid 90s, early 2000 shows, but I don't have TV1, so I really can't tell you what specifically is on there.
Yeah.
But because up here we have FiOS, so two different
Oh.
channels. But she does know how to DVR. Like she'll figure stuff out. It's my father who's just like, Jackie, what is this? Put the thing on. You know, the thing with the, I heard about the Amazon, the Fire, and the, what's that thing? The Roku. You get the Roku on the phone. How do you get the Roku on the TV, Joy? I heard you can get TV for free. And I'm like, Dad, oh God, I don't know how to explain this. Like, what do you know about the Roku? Like, what is this? Joy, you get the thing and you connected the box to the TV and then you get free TV. Come on, Jackie, free TV. And I'm like, Dad, I don't think that. How are you knowing this? Like, so, I just had to update everybody in my household for stuff. But otherwise, they're pretty good. How are your parents besides the flip phone craziness?
All right. So, my dad was the original DVR. Like,
Oh, wow.
I'm putting it out there. He had everything super planned out where he had 5,000 tapes next to the TV in the kitchen, which was a tiny little TV in the kitchen because they have like a booth, and he had all of his tapes in a box. And if you said, "Oh, Dad, how about that thing?" He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I have that right here. It's at 3 minutes. It's at hour 2 in this tape." And like he knew where everything was with his.
He sounds perfect. He's already married though. Like,
But like
dang it.
that's how my dad was with VHSs. Like he just knew, and like he could schedule a VHS recorder, like quick, the fastest thing in the world. Like he just knew what to do for that. And then also and then he would be able to do one in one room, one in the other room, and then he'd be able to like do this weird thing where you could like watch something else while it was recording. Absolutely, my dad was like the best at the VHS recording of TV shows. Absolutely amazing. So when DVR happened, he like heard about TiVo and he was like, TiVo, that sounds interesting. And like I could tell that like he wanted it, but he didn't get it. And then years later, like after TiVo had like sort of risen and then fallen once cable companies started making it,
Yeah.
that's when they finally got it. And I feel like my dad feels like he's been replaced.
Oh,
Because
poor baby. What?
And the reason why I say that is because like that was like the one thing that he could like do is like keep track of everything, because there would be like, oh, I didn't even tell you, there would be bits of like newspaper that would be like ripped off, and it would have like everything was like super labeled. So like, and like, you know how like it has that like little slit thing like that for the
Yeah,
VHS?
yeah.
Like he would like write like have like things down, like he had like a system. He had like a system that worked perfectly. And so that's why it's really sad because that was like the one thing that he was really good at. And like and my dad also has really good taste in like shows. So like he was interested in Talk Soup. So that was like the
Oh,
soup
wow.
for
Okay. Yeah.
so my dad watched that. So he was like very interested in like being aware of everything. And Mr. Jim also said Mr. Jim also said that with his dad, it also dealt with the TV as well, because his dad believed that they could see him or see everybody through the TV, you know? Man,
I
oh
can't
man.
even believe that. What? Like they could, like the people that like the TV show get, like actors could see the audience through the TV. Is that how?
I think that's what people sort of believed, you know?
Oh
I don't
man.
I guess to see technology, you know? But I mean, if you think about it, like people can see us through like a
Oh yeah,
little
but this
tiny.
isn't TV.
Well, I mean, soon enough it is. I mean,
You know
didn't
what? Yeah.
that one guy? He said that he projected us onto onto his wall, and his kids were like running around. You know, that's weird,
I mean, I'm excited, but then yeah, it is a little weird if you take it out of context.
right?
It's like,
Because
what?
I mean, it's interactive TV. You know, we have our audience, Mr. Jim, and he gets to like help sort of change and move our conversations, which is the coolest thing in the world, if you ask me.
Very true. I also realized we're both wearing t-shirts that reference 90s things and or video games.
What's your shirt?
Mine is It says triangle, triangle, circle. I can't tell.
Cross
Cross.
and square. It's the buttons for the PS.
PlayStation in general, I guess. PlayStation. And I was like, ooh, we're 90s kids.
Yes, I for the first after a while I realized I'm like, why am I getting dressed up for this for the web show? I should dress like me.
There's nothing wrong with dressing like you, because you
Right?
fine.
Right? And Jim is probably wearing some nice comfy PJs right now. With his what does he drink? Scotch?
Bourbon?
Bourbon. Yeah, bourbon.
Oh, the good. I imagine Jim being fancy in like a nice satin robe
So
and like slippers.
when I said that, I totally imagined it because like he's got his bourbon there and he's like, "Hey, see, good job, Joy. I like the H mod. It's very
watching
delicious."
amazing quality job by Mr. Richard Poochie. Enjoy, yes. Even though he's nothing like that, but like I'd still imagine him with like a cool robe on. He's like, yo, watching my homies on the telly.
You know, just like there. I wonder if people can watch us through smart TV. That's so weird. Huh.
Oh, that'd be fun. I could be on people's TVs and
Like,
still not get paid.
Absolutely. Actually, I did that before. Actually, I watched our show like one of the first episodes. I like just put it on like on the like big TV just to be like I could do that. Like, look, I made it.
Yes.
All right. So now that my drink is done, I think this would be a perfect time for us to talk about um what we plan on doing for during the break and then signing off. Sound good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So what are you doing?
I'm trying to finish my Japanese interview. The guy actually did get back to me and say he was done, but I haven't even looked at it yet. I'm trying to get out of perpetual brokenness. And I hope that by next show I should have my hair a different way. And since next month is the rise of the bull, I am hella excited to be turning 26 next month.
Woohoo!
And there's plenty of craziness. Jim and I are looking forward to Comic-Con, and the tickets go on sale next month. So I'm trying to make sure that I am prepped and ready for that. And just typical stuff in life. How about you?
I am going to try to get to the gym as much as possible. I ever since I quit smoking, I gained a little bit of weight, which I know my trusty audience doesn't see the difference. Look at that. So I'm trying to lose a little bit of my little not smoking weight. And I think that should be pretty good.
Do you know
what I mean?
why people lose weight when they smoke, or why people gain weight when they stop? Like, what's up?
I think part of it has to do with the fact that you can taste more things now because you don't have the tobacco on your tongue. I also think it's an oral fixation, so instead of like eating, like if you're a stress eater, you're gonna start smoking. Actually, I came to like a weird realization last night or 2 nights ago. I went to go buy a pack of cigarettes with Maggie. I called up my roommate and I was like, "Come downstairs. I'm gonna buy some cigarettes at Quick Check." She's like, "Okay." So I drove all the way to I drove all the way to Quick Check and I like sitting there and I was talking to her and I was like looking at the thing and I was like talking to her and then all of a sudden like I just like pull away and I was like I can't do it. I was like I worked too hard to I've freaking worked too hard to like I'm like I gave up like my like being like thin and sexy and feeling like ooh and like I gave up like like all this fun stuff about being a smoker and getting 5,000 smoke breaks.
Ugh.
I gave all that stuff up, so I might as and like it's been like heck trying to like rebuild. So if I've been able to be okay for this long since October, it's already like 6 or 7 months. Then what the hell? Just because it's just going to be 10 times worse to quit again. So that is it.
I congratulate you highly. I respect smokers. I don't. To me, if especially for if you're trying to like hook me in to date me and you smoke, I'm just kind of like it's an instant nah.
See, I've never actually cared about that.
I do. It's
Like
gross.
even when I didn't smoke, I didn't care. I like the smell. I think that's where the problem stem is because I don't mind it.
I like the smell, but I don't like it following, like lingering.
Yeah.
Like I like the smell of fire and smoke and that all in your mouth, and then you're like breathing on me, and then your clothes smell like it. And it's not just smoke; it's weed too. When people smell like weed all the time, I'm like, okay, you're really strong.
Full
Get
circle.
out of here. Yeah, back to 420.
420, which guess what? It's no longer 420 in this area. Um,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
and then as a last shout out, Mr. Jim said that apparently there's a CBS News article saying, "Can your smart TV watch you?" And ABC had a thing saying 9 household products that could be spying on you. Definitely your phone, your tablet, your smart toaster, all spying on you. All
I
right,
believe it. I really do. Because
excellent.
everything's, for some reason, there's putting smartphones and smart capabilities and everything. So, yeah, you're right.
Oh, which does not make sense whatsoever. Because like, who really needs a smart toaster?
Right. It's apparently, people who really think that they have, if they have jobs that pay them high enough to afford a smart toaster, it just needs to be necessary.
All right. Well, I got the music all queued up, so thank you very much, audience, for watching. We appreciate you as always. Don't forget to vote other, especially if it's Longhorn Steakhouse or H Mart.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
and then we'll catch you later for the next show 2 weeks from now. And as always, watch Joy's videos because she's awesome.
Oh, gracias. And please watch out for Ricky. Make sure you watch his videos. And also, if you want to, download that Zombies Run app because that sounded hella exciting.
It is literally called Zombies Run, and it's so much fun. Have a good night and happy midnight to you. Thank you.
Good night. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Wow. My
Oh.
husband. Wow.